Nepal has appointed a 3-year-old as a new living goddess. Of course they have. Of course they have. Here she is. Let's watch it. She's, oh, precious, precious. Apparently there's an old tradition where they find the incarnation of the powerful Hindu deity Talaju. And they're referred to as Kumari, a living goddess. And they find them from the impoverished Shakya goldsmith caste. They go through all the 2- to 4-year-olds, and they find the ones with no imperfections. And in this case, it was the girl you're seeing here, Matani Shakya. Well, this is a little shocking. Get a load of what they do here. The judges read the candidates' horoscopes, check each one of them for physical imperfections. The living goddess must have perfect hair, eyes, teeth, and skin with no scars and should not be afraid of the dark. This is from the Associated Press. Now, so far, it's absolutely patently ridiculous, but it's about to get 1,000 times worse. As a final test, the living goddess must spend a night alone in a room among the heads of ritually slaughtered goats and buffaloes without showing fear. They take a 3-year-old. In fact, they take many 3-year-olds because they're doing this test, trying to find the perfect one, and they put them in a room at night with the ritually slaughtered heads of goats and buffaloes. And the one that doesn't freak out is the living goddess. Look, it's a 3-year-old, so I don't know why she doesn't freak out, but I think the one that doesn't freak out is the unnatural one. Anyone who freaks out makes perfect sense to me. Man, imagine you're 3 years old and they're like, okay, we think you might be a living goddess, but we'll get one last test for you. We decapitated the head of a goat. Here it is, and the head of a buffalo. And we're going to make you sleep in that room. You know what I'd do? I'd be like, what's that guy? Get me out of here. These guys are nuts. All right, we go further. We're not done yet. Having passed all the tests, the child will stay in almost complete isolation at the temple. Wow, what a great prize. And will be allowed to return to her family only at the onset of menstruation when a new goddess will be named to replace her. That sounds like so much fun. In near complete isolation from the age of 3 to whenever menstruation starts. The father here, in this case, Pratap Manshakya, said, I feel a bit sad, but since my child has become a living goddess, I feel proud. But, of course, what happens to the kids? They get all messed up over there. Because this situation... Oh, look, I'll tell you a little bit more before I tell you what the final conclusion for the girls that go through this is. During her time as goddess, she will always wear red, pin up her hair in top knots, and have a third eye painted on her forehead. Man, that sounds fun. Devotees touch the girls' feet with their foreheads, the highest sign of respect among Hindus in Nepal. During religious festivals, the goddesses are wheeled around on a chariot pulled by devotees. It sounds hideous, if you ask me. It might sound like fun in the beginning. Oh, whoa, we get pulled around by devotees. Ooh, I got a third eye. Everybody watch out. I'm wearing red. I got a top knot. Whoa. Oh, now I go back to the temple in complete isolation. I mean, remember, these are tiny kids, no parents, and then every once in a while, creepy dudes come and put your feet on their head, right? Ah, this world, what am I going to do with this world? They really believe this. They think that she's a living goddess. Living goddess. All right. Finally, so what happens to the girls when they come out? It turns out they have, that they struggle adjusting back to normal life. You don't say. After 10 years of being pulled around by humans and having your people touch your feet to your forehead and living in complete isolation, it turns out they're not psychologically well adjusted. But if that wasn't enough of a screwing over, they go ahead and have a tradition, a folklore, that if you marry a Kumari, a living goddess, what will happen to you is you will die young. So nobody wants to marry you. Congratulations, you're a living goddess. You will spend 10 years in complete isolation, living a miserable life, and when you come out, nobody wants to marry you. You'll face financial hardships and die miserable. Congratulations, you win.